It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, another court appearance held yesterday in Wayne County for those two juveniles who have been arrested and charged in the death of 8-year-old Noah Bush. Once again, the media not allowed in the courtroom due to it being a juvenile case, but WIFO News has learned that both juveniles and their attorneys were in court for a status hearing, and the major news that broke yesterday is that Judge Jerry Caldwell has recused himself from the case altogether. Now a senior judge will have to appoint another judge to hear the case moving forward. No announcement on when the new judge will be announced or when the next court appearance will take place, as once again both juveniles have been court ordered to have an evaluation done on them, and according to the reports from the courtroom yesterday, that has not taken place as of yet. Besides the juveniles and their attorneys in court, Noah Bush's mother and grandmother were also present in the courtroom Thursday. Once again, two juveniles have been arrested and remain in a youth detention center in Claxton, Georgia. A 10-year-old and 11-year-old face criminal charges in the death of 8-year-old Noah Bush. The 10-year-old faces charges of concealing the death of another and criminal trespassing, while the 11-year-old faces charges of simple battery, involuntary manslaughter, concealing the death of another, and criminal trespassing. Both have received bonds at the last detention hearing, but the judge made it clear it was a cash bond, $5,000 bond for the 10-year-old juvenile, $10,000 cash bond for the 11-year-old juvenile. Again, bond has not been able to be posted, so both remain in the detention center in Claxton, Georgia. Both juveniles are arrested and charged after the Sheriff's Department received a long-awaited autopsy report from the GBI on the condition of Noah's body. The autopsy report confirmed the absence of any injuries to his body that would be consistent with a fight or use of a weapon to injure him. The medical examiner explained his findings in detail and ruled the cause of death as a drowning due to information discovered in the investigation. The matter of death has been ruled a homicide. This finding was based on the fact that one of the two juveniles pushed Noah into the deep portion of the borrow pit where they were wading in. Both of the juveniles who were with Noah had been charged for their part of Noah's death. The Sheriff's Department maintains that the investigation continues as they await the completion of enhancement of videos obtained during the investigation. They state that if there is any incriminating information acquired from the videos, those implicated will be dealt with swiftly upon learning of their actions. In the meantime, the Noah Bush family and their attorneys are not satisfied. They want the parents of the juveniles charged in this case, as they believe the parents also concealed the death of Noah Bush. So far, one mother has been arrested and charged, but that was for truancy, as her son missed over 80 days of the past school year. Another rally is planned for this Saturday at 2 p.m. at Craig Williams Park for Noah Bush, as again the attorneys for the family and family members want to see more charges filed in the case. WIFO film will continue to follow the story as it develops. Again, a court appearance held yesterday, Thursday. Media again denied access due to it being a juvenile case. Judge Caldwell has recused himself, and a new judge will have to be appointed for the case to move forward. The two juveniles again back in the detention center in Claxton, Georgia. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, several news stories this week as both the school board and Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday. The school system has a fiscal year 2025 budget. As on Tuesday, Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly presented the board with a revised budget proposal. In this new proposal, $3 million was cut out of the previous proposal, so instead of a $6 million increase in the budget, only a $2.9 million increase. That was approved on a unanimous vote. City addressed an issue with the East Jesup Sewer Project, approved $74,000 to contract a survey on the sewer lines. Mayor Ralph Hickok, City Manager Nick Ellis, and Wastewater Treatment Plant Supervisor Patrick Martin all appeared on the Thursday Butch and Bob Show, explained in detail what took place at Tuesday's City Council meeting. They state the pool at Craig Williams continues to be a big success this summer. Soon water aerobics classes and swimming lessons will be available. For more on that, they asked that you contact City Hall at 912-427-1313. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp announced Thursday a new $1.5 billion transportation infrastructure investment for the state of Georgia. The funding will advance transportation projects reviewed by the State Transportation Board, while also serving as a down payment for future expansion as Georgia continues to experience record jobs and population growth. Kemp, in a press conference, thanked the Lieutenant Governor, Speaker of the House, and members of the General Assembly for their support of this generational investment. As he says, we work together to keep Georgia the best state for opportunity in months and years to come. The investment will more than double the state's funding to cities and counties for local transportation projects, provide an increase in funding for general aviation airports, resurface more state highways, accelerate the completion of key transportation projects already underway, and kickstart new strategic projects to prepare for Georgia's future. Again, the investment first announced during the 2024 legislative session. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news: the Wayne County High School Band preparing for the upcoming school year. A reminder, the band's been invited to perform at Carnegie Hall in the month of April of 2025. Fundraising efforts underway to help pay for the trip. If you'd like to help make a donation, you can make a check payable to the Wayne County High School Band Boosters Club. Mail that check to the Wayne County High School Boosters, P.O. Box 206, Jesup, GA 31508. If you need additional information, you can contact High School Band Director Andy Hersey at andyhersey@wayne.k12.ga.us. The trip to New York is in April. Again, over 100 kids will be making the trip to perform at Carnegie Hall. Wayne County High School getting ready for the upcoming school year. They're going to hold a freshman orientation on Monday, August 5th from 12 to 3 p.m. in the high school auditorium. They state this is for all incoming freshmen and it's for students only. At 2:30, they'll ask the parents to join their students for a brief informational session in the high school auditorium. Then they will visit teachers' classrooms for open house at 3 p.m. Wayne County High School open house for all grades will be held on August 5th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. Entry into the building will not be allowed until freshman orientation is completed. Students and parents may visit the classrooms until 6 p.m. Student schedules will be available on Parent Student Portal after 3 p.m. on July 26th and may be printed or downloaded. If you do not have access to your schedule, you may stop by Wayne County High School Commons area during open house to obtain a schedule. If you have a concern with repeated courses, blank spots in the schedule, or pathway completion needs, they ask you to please use the Google form on the Wayne County High School counseling page to log on your issues. All problems must be submitted by 3 p.m. on August 5th. Adjustments will be made if deemed necessary within the first week of school. They ask you please do not make duplicate requests as it will backlog the system, causing delays for everyone. If you're a student who plans to drive, they'll have two opportunities prior to the first day of school to purchase a parking decal. Those dates are July 25th and August 5th. Parking permits requests must be completed online. Once again, the deadline to complete the online process is July 24th at 12 p.m. Again, if you need more information about parking permits, to simply contact the high school here in Wayne County. And finally, in the news, the Wayne County Board of Tourism, the Jesup Downtown Development Authority, and the Wayne County EMA will be holding a Touch a Truck event Saturday, August 10th from 9 to 1 p.m. The event will feature heavy equipment, emergency vehicles, tow trucks, bucket trucks, along with food and information booths where kids can see the vehicles up close. The event will be centered around West Walnut Street between North Macon and Northeast Broad Streets. Streets will be closed to vehicles. First hour of the event will be quiet hour for sensory-sensitive children. During this time, no sirens will be used. Visitors are encouraged to shop local businesses in the downtown area for back-to-school supplies. For vendor booth information, simply contact the Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233. For vehicle participation information, contact Donnie Ray at 912-424-0376. Again, Touch a Truck event set for Saturday, August 10th, 9 to 1 in downtown Jesup. And that'll do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.